never get short of surprises. In fact, we step up the game. Hashtag Level Up Goals. The finest hits, outstanding shows, remarkable events. Miracanza Broadcasting Network Incorporated. This is PinoyRadio.com. Love it. We would like to express that the opinions, views, comments, and suggestions of the host in this program are purely their own and do not reflect those of Pinoy Radio. Palatuntunang magbibigay aliw sa mga pusong romantiko. Hatid ay musikang tatak Pinoy, awiting lahing kayo manggi, kulay ng buhay at pag-ibig. Programang hitik na hitik sa tema, punong-puno ng iba't ibang paksa.
Hello, good morning everyone. Si Agatha po ito.
Samahan si Agatha Luna at ang kanyang mga kaibigan.
Ang weakness ko is, pag may problem ako or if I am depressed, I would go out and buy something.
Isang oras ng kwentuhan, talakayan. Let's start the weekend mornings with kulay ng buhay at pag-ibig.
Alam niyo, kahit na mas mature tayo, it doesn't mean that we cannot learn from the younger ones.
Ang tanging hangarin ay pasayahin kayo, libangin at maghatid ng walang kamatayang kundiman. Tuwing Sabado, alas 9 hanggang alas 10 ng umaga, Eastern Standard Time. Usap tayo kabayan.
Oh, good morning, Pog. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Magandang gabi sa Philippines. And of course, all over the world. I hope you have a wonderful day and a good evening. At sana po mag-enjoy kayo ngayon. It's been a while kasi ho dito sa Canada, there was long weekends and you know what? Everybody is busy, especially during summer. My guest today, at the end of the day, I was able to really cuff him and bring him over. But you know what? I hope everybody is enjoying their time. Actually, things are going on here in Toronto. You have the Taste of Manila going on. And there's so many activities. There are going to be gala nights, Rene Salud and Shannon Pamang's fashion show. And of course, you know what? Whatever is happening, enjoy your day, enjoy your evening in the Philippines. You know what? There's good and bad news. Just pray for everybody. Ayan po. You know what? Sometimes we have strong opinions of things, and I just hope that everybody prays for every leader of every country, that God will give them wisdom, will let them rule righteously. And you know what? There's always what you call humility when we commit our mistakes. And, you know, we're all guilty of that. So I hope that things will turn out great for everybody. You know, as they say, it is not the world that is cruel. It's people who are cruel. The world is beautiful, you know, everything that has been created. It is just us who abuse whatever is given to us. Diba? I think it's so funny. Early in the morning, I'm already giggling. I'm excited because of our special guest today. It took me months and months before I could invite him. So, of course, he's a former cast member of Miss Saigon. And you know what? This guy is so humble. He's so down to earth. Actually, we have been friends for years. Even if we don't see each other every day or every year, I think it's been 3 years. And as far as I remember, there were times when snowstorm and I was working at the University of Toronto, I would stay at his place overnight and I would tell my husband, Papa, I'm staying with Arnold. Fine. So, you know what? And actually, he has been also going on cruises. He will tell the story of his life, his life after Saigon. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, he has a CD too. Arnold Galoyo. Arnie Galoyo.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are.
Yeah.
It's great to be here, Agatha. You look great.
It's been years, Arnold. How are you doing?
Good. We haven't changed.
Of course. You haven't changed either, Arnold. You're still young.
Young at heart.
Yeah. So, Arnold, what have you been doing lately?
Well, I just got back. I did the inaugural of the Majestic a couple of months ago from Rome to Asia, and then I transship onto another ship, the Diamond Princess, doing Japan for 4 weeks, and I just got back 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so actually Arnold has traveled the world, the east, west, north, and south. My goodness, how does it feel?
You know, it's great. Yeah, I've been doing it since 1999, and I think my first experience was, I've mentioned many times that it was not very good. I was seasick for about a month, and I said, I dare not do it again, but like, what, 18 years later, I'm doing it. I still love it.
Yeah, well, because one thing nice, Arnold, is you choose your own time. Like, you can be on the cruise for 3 months, and then maybe, you know, you change your mind and just rest and go for another 4 months, or like, and you choose your where you want to go, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's funny because my agent would send me some availabilities, and then I can pick and choose. Oh, can I do this 1, 2, 3 months if it works for me? And pretty much most of the time it's pretty good. It's like 90% I get to do what I want to do. And Princess has been very good. I've been with Princess for going on 12 years.
Yeah. And Arnold, like, you have your own show, like it's your own. It's not like you're casted with a group, right? So you do your own performance, you choreograph everything. How is it? How can you? What would you suggest to others, like, you know, if they're as creative as you?
Well, I started off, as I said, in 1999. I was part of the production, and I led myself into playing the piano, and that's what I've been doing right now. So for the last, I think, 16 years, I've been playing in a bar on Princess. It's called Crooner's Bar. It's a martini bar. So I played 3 sets pretty much every night. And then part of my contract is that I have to do my own show. So you have to either do 2 or 3 different cabaret shows when it's needed. For instance, if when I was on the Majestic, 2 guest entertainers couldn't do it, so I had to be available to do my own show.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So, how was your life, Arnold? You know what? You don't mind, we speak Tagalog too.
Yeah. Oh,
si Arnold po, marunong din mag-Tagalog. So, kaya lang, you know, depende sa usapan namin, na, Arnold, ano ang buhay mo bago Saigon? Umpisahan natin. Let us start from before Saigon.
Nung pag-ano ko, after high school, I moved to Toronto.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Sabi ng mami ko, mag-aral ka na lang ng computer science.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's
that
good.
was the...
And so, well, I got into Horizon College Institute to study computer programming, and it was a 2-year program. And while I was in school, I was also working as in Westbury Hotel, delivering towels and linens.
Yeah.
And I was doing the midnight shift, 11 to 7. Then I would go to school the next day, and I would be so tired. And I kept saying, this is not the kind of job I wanted to do. So after that, sabi ko, well, I still had to pay my tuition, and so I found karaoke.
Yeah, Philippine. Yeah,
So
you see, you're a self-made man.
Yeah, so karaoke was first introduced in Toronto. It's called Furusato. It's a Japanese restaurant, and below it is called Club Mako. So that's Club Mako. So that's where we kind of all got together, and so karaoke was the main thing. And so I took karaoke on the street, and I was busking on the street of Yorkville. And that's how I got into doing what I'm doing.
Imagine, you see, you love what you're doing, and look where you are now. And then how did you get to Saigon? Because I know you're with Gina and them, so yeah, that is very exciting.
Well, of course, when Saigon was introduced in Toronto, they said, they're going to be they're looking for Asian performers. And during that time, I was busking on the street. I was on welfare. And then I found this two. I found a couple.
Very, I like it.
So I met this couple, dalawang she's a nurse and he's an accountant, and madala sila sa corner, and and so finally they asked me, "Oh, what's your dream?" Sabi ko, "Well, my dream is just to be able to sing." So they became my manager.
Yes.
And they were the one that got me into audition
for Saigon.
So we lined up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. Kasama ko silang dalawa.
So ikaw ang nakuha, hindi sila. So ikaw ang nakuha, hindi sila dalawa. Then after, and then I mean to say, I was there during those time, the life of the group of the cast member of Saigon, and it was really fun. In spite of me being the oldest and of course a mother, oh my gosh, I would go clubbing with you guys.
Oh yeah, those were the days kung saan na lang tayo nakapupunta eh.
No, you know what? It enlightened me because I got to know you guys. You were very down to earth. You know, as they say, there was no BS. There was no BS. And one thing I liked it because they think that just, when you get into a huge production like that, some people become too diva, right? But I saw within the cast, like I don't know how I got along with you guys so easily, right? Nakiki-ride on lang ako. And I like to go to places where you go, and I was like, okay, that's exciting. So, okay, before we continue, Arnold, I'll do some greetings to our listeners, and then we will continue. I'm so excited kasi, my goodness, how many years. So, bago ho kami magpatuloy, first and foremost, I would like to greet a happy birthday to the follow. If you want somebody to greet, then just mention. Melissa, happy birthday. She's enjoying her birthday now with her loved ones in Vegas. And then, of course, my brother-in-law, Oscar Luna, who celebrated his birthday August 12th. And that was also my father's birthday. And, of course, Arnie. Your birthday is August?
No, February.
Oh, who's saying happy birthday to you? Is it you or Gina?
Every day is my birthday.
Oh my!
So I'm 100 years old now.
You know what? As they say, it's what's in your heart, right? And
Botox.
And then of course Apla man, happy birthday. And of course, my niece in the Philippines from Mindoro, she's celebrating her 18th birthday. Happy birthday, precious Sanke Fajardo. And of course, they will be going there. My sisters, some of the family will be going to Mindoro to celebrate her 18th birthday. I think now they're celebrating it because it's evening in the Philippines. Gabi ngayon sa Philippines, okay? And hello to the following. Medyo mahaba-haba po ito. It's a little bit long because I wasn't here for, So Marietta from Finland, and of course all our listeners in Finland. Rose Massing from Sweden. Carol and May, Carol De Castro, May, Gaylor, and to the New Yorkers. For New Jersey, Flor, and Matulak and Nelly. Of course, in Japan, Kenneth, Clarice, and Suzuki. Ricky and family, and the rest in London. From Korea, Sarah Kim family, and Rachel in Singapore. Shirley from California. And of course, marami po ito, kaya yung kalahati, mamaya na. And of course, I will not forget Lorraine Malabed, hello. She's preparing for the wedding of her daughter on September 8th. And of course, Kim Gunn is here, the international fashion designer from the Philippines. And as I said later, itutuloy namin. And of course, I want to remind you that there are, as I said a while ago, there's so many events going on in Toronto now. So if you just want to walk around and enjoy the day, you can go. So maghanap buhay ba tayo? O sige, maghanap buhay muna kami kahit walang hanap buhay. Di
Ang
hanap buhay mo
palatuntunang kulay ng buhay at pag-ibig ay muling magbabalik makalipas lamang ng ilang paglinta. Action Honda is back with another startling car deal for 2017. All for Civic, all for you. Here we go. Civic LX Coupe, Sedan, Hutch, all up to 60 months, all at zero down payment. Get the treatment you truly deserve. Action Honda's Car Spa, Service, Parts, Assistance. Basta Action Honda, makakaasa ka. 4334 Kingston Road at Lawrence Avenue East, Scarborough. Don't pay for 90 days? Sounds interesting. Call now. Asikasong kabayan sa Action Honda team na maaasahan. Action Honda, where car ownership is made easy.
Panahon na! Level up with your iRemit Visa card, a prepaid ATM card with no maintaining balance required. It's time to get your own iRemit Visa card today. Remittance received by your beneficiary in seconds. Withdraw from more than 14,000 BankNet, Megalink, and Express ATMs in the Philippines
and worldwide.
With iRemit Visa card, convenient and cashless shopping.
You can even pay your bills with iRemit Visa card.
Pin protected with EuroPay MasterCard Visa. EMV chip technology for added security. Visit an iRemit office near you. Sa iRemit, may ngiti sa bawat padala.
What's the purpose of your visit? Do you intend to stay long?
Questions, a lot of questions.
So, what's your concern? Do you have issues on student visa or super visa?
I want to know about family sponsorship.
Business immigration?
How about caregiver program?
Self-employed class?
Tell me more on PR and citizenship applications.
Skilled and temporary workers?
Please enlighten me on express entry. NQCIS has the answers. Northern Quest, Canadian Immigration Services.
Visit their website today, northernquest.ca, or better call them now at 647-302-3508.
NQCIS, your reliable partner to your bright future in Canada. Oh well, you don't realize how much you miss Taste of Manila until you're in it again.
Now nothing can take you away from me.
In support of Canada's 150th and Taste of Manila Experience Year 4, we're making this year a little more interesting with Singaling 150th. A singing contest performing songs made popular by Canadian artists and composers. This is open to all talented individuals. Singaling 2017 in Canada's 150th. Kung may kakilala kang may talent sa pagkanta, hikayatin mo na magpalista. Tawag na sa 647-830-5639. Now na o makipag-ugnayan sa PinoyRadio.com. Para sa mga karagdagang detalye, hanapin lamang si Quiz Joey Abrinilla. Singaling Canada Singing Contest. Singaling 2017.
Eternal love has no boundaries. It's priceless, just like a heart of gold. Greater Toronto area's finest name in goldsmith handcrafted jewelry is Heart of Gold. Since 1998, we specialize in fine jewelry such as wedding bands, engagement rings, diamonds and precious stones, necklaces, pendants, and many more. Call Heart of Gold at 416-440-1349 for a personalized and exclusive design for wedding and engagement rings. Heart of Gold, goldsmith handcrafted jewelry located at 508 Millwood Road in Toronto. Send your emails at heartofgold1998@yahoo.com. Always remember, no beauty shines brighter than a heart of gold.
Comfortable and relaxing environment is what welcomes you at the dental office of Dr. William Rodriguez and Associates, serving the community since 1996. From simple dental checkup, teeth cleaning and whitening, Invisalign clear braces, dentures, implants, and crowns, you can be assured of our treatment with smiles from the heart. Dr. William Rodriguez and Associates makes great smiles come true. Schedule an appointment at 905-277-3088. Visit us at thesmilecenter.com or drop by at 350 Burnham Turp Road, West Mississauga to personally experience how to make great smiles come true. Muli nating balikan si Agatha sa Pinoy Radio para sa pagpapatuloy ng kulay ng buhay at pag-ibig. Ito ang kulay ng buhay at pag-ibig. Patuloy niyong pinakikinggan si Agatha. Ito ang kulay ng buhay at pag-ibig.
Okay, nandito na naman po kami ulit. We're back. Before I forget, I would like to thank my son, Ryan, for driving me today. It is actually their wedding anniversary. Ryan, Joyce, hello. Happy anniversary. And thank you very much, Joyce, that Ryan was able to drive me. And of course, he is in a hardware store right now. As usual, their favorite place. Hello, Jared. Mama Lola is here. My apo is Jared. Oh, gosh, that kid. When Ryan called me last night, he was singing Arnold. You should hear him sing.
Wow, I didn't know that.
He listened to Moana overnight.
Wow.
Not overnight, like once. And he can sing the whole song.
Wow.
I don't know what kind of brain he has, but he has a good one. I'm sure. Okay, Arnold. Okay. Before I forget, before we talk about your travel around the world from east to west, north to south, I'm sure you're well-rounded already with the culture, with all your adventures. I know you are having a concert.
Yep, on Sunday.
Yeah,
it's,
kindly give us all the information.
Yeah, well, it's presented by the Club Chevrolet. It's going to be at the Beth David Synagogue on 1500 Steeles at 1:30 p.m. And my special guest singer is your daughter, Cornelia.
Okay.
Yes. So we're doing From Broadway with Love. So some of the great love songs from Broadway, and we're going to do a couple of duets.
Yes. So is it by reservation? If they have to make reservation, is there a contact number?
There is a contact number. It's 905-764. Hang on, let me just zoom into this. Sandali lang,
Yes.
Okay, 905-764-8141. Her name is Rose Haspel.
Yes.
And for the for the members, it's $7, and non-members, it's $10.
That's not bad.
1:30 p.m.
Yeah. Is there lunch or late?
They're
just snacks?
serving refreshments after.
Okay. Yeah. So, so we'll do that, and we hope to look forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
You post it on my wall. It's so funny. As I said, sorry about this, and I'm telling everybody. Even Vaughn invited me, and I said no. He says, "Oh, it's been on invite for 2 weeks now." No way! I didn't see it. I didn't, like, really, and I couldn't do anything about it, and he's gonna hang me for it. I owe him big time. Because it was the blessing of our studio and I wasn't able to attend. So, everybody, Vaughn, I'm really, really sorry. No. Yeah. So, Arnold, okay, here we go. What was your experience in traveling and meeting different people and their cultures?
Well, of course, when I'm in port, I get to experience, of course, the food, and sometimes I like going to local places, coffee shops, and getting to meet some of the people that owns the shop and getting to know a little bit about them. And of course, being on the ship, you get to meet a lot of passengers from around the world, and many of them have become my friends, and we keep in touch through Facebook and stuff like that.
I have a nephew who works in one of the cruises. I just can't remember. Actually, his name is Ronquillo, and he is one of the, I think, supervisors or managers.
Really? Yeah. There's a lot of Filipinos on board.
Yeah. Next time, I'll ask the name of his ship. So, what is the... Well, I know you will have several favorite countries, but what is the best place you have been to?
Well, I'll give you my top 3. Belgium, Bruges. I like Santorini, Greece. Alaska.
Oh,
I love it, yeah.
What is it lovely in Alaska?
Well, of course, the majestic mountains, the
iceberg. Is there iceberg? Am I right? I'm like...
Yeah, there's icebergs, yeah.
Isn't it the icebergs that has, different shapes, different colors?
Yeah, the dark blue. Yeah, it's amazing. And, of course, the wildlife of Alaska.
How about in Greece? What is it?
Oh, the Santorini, just picturesque view, the white walls, and it's amazing. Of course, the Greek food. But we have the best Greek food in Toronto.
Is it different there compared to here when it comes to food?
Well, yeah, you know what? It's funny because one of the things I like about traveling is trying the food, and of course I love saganaki cheese, and I try all different foods. Especially we're in India, we try butter chicken, and I find the best food here is here in local Toronto. I love it. Yeah.
Isn't that
So you don't have to travel.
well? One thing is because in their country it's like authentic. Maybe here it's a little
Oh yeah,
bit,
yeah. It's
subdued
it's fusion.
for our
Yeah, there's a
taste.
fusion. There's a mixture of
For our taste.
Yeah.
Now another thing is what you've been to Russia too? Have you traveled?
Yeah, I've been to St. Petersburg.
How was it? I like their architecture.
Very nice. Love it. Love it. Love the museums
How about
there.
the Russian girls?
The Russian, they're tall. Tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're all taller than me.
You know, as they say, anybody who's taller than us are tall.
Yeah, but I always say I might be short, but people look up to me. Isn't that true, Agatha?
Yeah. Oh goodness. So, aside from that, what can you say about what other country like about Rome?
Oh, I love Rome. Italy. Can't go wrong with Italy. I mean, I love Europe. I can do the Mediterranean cruise all the time.
If my husband and I would like to travel, what would you suggest?
Well,
Europe.
Europe,
maybe?
definitely.
Oh.
France, Spain, Italy. I love Barcelona. Actually, Barcelona is probably one of my top 5 places to go to.
Mark just came back, and Len.
Yeah.
They came back from. They said, I guess it's their anniversary, so they just came back, and look what happened in Barcelona. You know, like oh my gosh, my sympathies. You know, condolences. I wish that. You know, when I come to think about this, it makes my heart boil. You know, makes you upset a bit. Not I get upset because like there's so many things that's beautiful in the world, and there are some people who just wants to ruin it. Sometimes we cannot comprehend things like this, right? Now, okay, in your travels, what advice or experience, especially when you're on the cruise, right? Like, how is life on the cruise? Because there is the positive and the negative, and you know, you cannot avoid that.
Well, the life on the cruise, depending on what you do,
Yeah.
for a lot of the crew members that work, whether you're a supervisor or work as a cabin steward or a server, and many of them have about 5, 6, 9 months contract.
Yes.
But there's a lot of activities on board for a lot of for the crew members. They have time, couple hours to enjoy the ports. It's. I mean, it can be quite addicting as a job.
Yeah. But as an entertainer,
As an entertainer, it's great. I mean, there's an entertainer. It's called Fly On, where you come on as either a singer, comedian, juggler, magician, and they fly you on from one ship to another. That can be quite hectic when you're traveling from one place to another.
how are the intrigues?
The intrigue?
There's always intriga. You know,
Well,
like
you
it
know,
happens. You know,
yeah,
intrigue. No,
yeah.
it's normal. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not being gossip because, like, if anything goes on, it's not that we're talking about the certain individual. Like, I want to get the bird's eye view of when there are things going on like this. How do you handle it?
Well, in any place, doesn't matter what job you do. Of course, there is
Yes.
an intrigue, but I just brush it off pretty much, and you know, I just do my job, and my main concern is to please the passenger, and that's my main thing.
Because in the cruise, like sometimes you're in the ship for a week, and then or how many days, and then you go on land once a week. Is it? Or
No,
depends
it
on
depends.
the port?
If it's a 7-day cruise, a lot of the 7-day cruise can be Alaska or the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So if you've never tried cruising before, I think Caribbean would be the best.
Yeah,
bet
we
to
did
do.
the Caribbean.
The Caribbean. So you know what it's like. So sometimes you're in port for out of the 7 days, 3 ports, and the rest
Yeah.
are days at sea. So a day at sea, you can relax and enjoy being using the amenities of the ship, and then enjoy the ports when you're in ports.
Which cruise would you say? You know, like which cruise stays longer on water?
Well, The Mediterranean is like 11 to 14-day cruise.
But how many times you make stops on different?
Well, for the 11, 14-day cruise, maybe you have 7 ports and then 4 days at sea.
Oh, I
It
see.
depends. Sometimes, like later next year, I'm doing 60-day cruise
Where?
around South America from Fort Lauderdale to Fort Lauderdale. So that's 60-day cruise, and out of the 60-day cruise, maybe there'll be about 17 days at sea, and the rest is ports. And we have several overnights.
Yeah. When will you be doing again your European cruise?
The European, hoping next year.
Okay.
Yeah, hoping next year. Yes.
We're thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, do it.
We're thinking
Yeah,
about
there's a
it.
lot of sail on cruises.
You know,
right
when
now.
you have a home daycare, it's not easy.
Oh, you still
Especially
have
for
that?
owners. Yeah, well, I'm not working any office, and I'm sure what will I be doing at home? I already have so many junk. I have so many crafts, and I don't know. I'm going to be loaded with more crafts, right? And then when you do craft, you can't just sell it, quote unquote, because people will find it quite expensive.
Yeah.
You know, it's handmade. And when you do crafts, it's out of love for it. It's not because you want to do business. Because if you're going to do business, you'll have more, you know, like a manufacturing or something. So, okay, Arnold. What songs do you perform? Like, can you give me a sample?
What songs?
Just a short. When Gina was here.
Oh, she had to sing?
Oh, a little bit. Not the whole song. A cappella, not the whole song. He can't remember his songs.
To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run with a brave that not go, to right the unrightable wrong. You know, a lot of Broadway
Yeah,
stuff.
see? Now you heard him.
Come on
Then
a
you-
cruise.
Come on the cruise or go to the concert. Please post it so I can make announcements on, like, even now. I
On
could
Sunday,
do,
yes.
Yeah, on Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday? When?
Next Sunday on the
20th.
On the 20th.
No, 20th? No, 26. 27.
27. I
Gosh.
get confused.
Okay,
I'm
to
still
be
jet
clear,
lagged.
It's August 27. Don't worry, I'm not jet lagged, but I forget the dates. Sometimes I mention something, and even my grandchildren says, "Mama, you said this." No. Yes, Mama Lola, you said it. Oh, I see. Okay, what can you do, right? Children don't lie. And some of the kids, "Mama Lola, I am Mia. Nia, I am not Dylan." Oh my goodness, it's good I don't give away the wrong child. Oh my God. So before, once again, I would like to continue my greetings. In the Philippines, Tess Alcacid, Morris, Gilbert, you know these people, they helped me post my program. Penelope Sampana, who's my niece. Of course, Fritz. Edgar. Hello, Edgar. Thank you. He is, taking Omar around too. My brother Jason, my family, of course. From BC, Jane, Otto, and Renee. And of course, that's what I'm saying. Romel Ronquillo and his wife travels the sea. When I said travels the sea, they're on the cruise. So I don't know where they are now, but hello. Elsie, Crystal May, Nunez and family, of course, Luz de Jesus, Marivic Peralta Hender, Ria May, Romel, Justine. Justine is a good makeup artist. Justine Mills. And of course, Judith Barron from Calgary. And there's another announcement I would like to make. She was my former guest on the show. Usually I guest achievers, and her name is Trinity Trinity Wambolt. She is an achiever. She is an honor student. At the same time, she's a soccer player. She played for the Philippines. And of course, they're having an event on Saturday, September 23 at the UFC gym in Mississauga. And it's for a fundraising. You can donate $10, or it's at the 3900 Grant Park Drive, Mississauga, Ontario. There. So come and join, and it's for a cause. You know what, Arnold? It's really lovely to see this young Children nowadays are
amazing.
Really amazing.
I mean, do you ever watch America's Got Talent? All these amazing, great talent. I always said to know, these kids are aliens. They're beyond. They're amazing.
Yeah, so
wow,
different.
They come out of the woodwork.
I think because of all the accessibility
Of
to
course.
the internet.
Yeah, the
and you know
media.
that girl, the one with the puppet?
Oh, she's brilliant.
She's
I
awesome.
love her. Yeah, I always wanted to be like that too.
Face the camera.
Do you hear the eagles sing the song of angry men? See, I can do
And
it.
you see your lips is moving. Hers doesn't.
Yeah.
You only see.
Yeah, the throat, just the throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
they're amazing.
So what Broadway songs are you performing? At least give them the teaser.
Yeah. Well, of course, we're gonna do it from Miss Saigon.
Yes.
Man of La Mancha. Where else? Maybe from Cats. Josephine, Amazing Technicolor.
You know why I'm so excited? You know, sometimes I would like to apologize to some of the singers. I am a little bit biased for musical theater singers because I hear them sing in a cappella. I hear how they develop their talents because there are many, like, I hope they won't be offensive. They say, Sharon always tell me, Mama, don't be defensive, because I see that people in musical theater continue to harness their talent. They continue to take vocal lessons. They get lessons from renowned singers. Like, they really go for people who has the caliber. And that's what I notice. And like even you, Arnold, okay, you may not have taken like voice lesson, but if they see the fullness, because you learned the technique,
Yeah.
you learned it, they can see the difference, how you guys can sing, how you can sustain, like you can do solo concerts. There are many here I go again, that they will say it's a solo concert, but actually they have guest performers, so they don't do all the 13 songs on their own. They have guests in between.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But
for
I
sure.
notice with musical theater or really trained performers, they do the whole show
Yeah.
by themselves
And sustaining. Yeah,
and sustaining that energy.
the energy. Yeah.
Right. And yun ang sinasabi ko ho, na medyo dun ko nakikita yung kalibre ng mahusay na singer-performer. Kasi, I'm speaking and you understand. Kasi ho, ang mga mahuhusay na performers, singers, kaya nilang mag-isa. Hindi nila kailangan ng guest singer para in between makapagpahinga sila. Ang mga mahuhusay na singers, talagang kaya nila yung 2 oras, 45 minutes. Una kasi part 1, usually 45 minutes yan eh. And then part 2, 45 minutes. Pero this concert is not really, it's not a solo concert. It's a combined.
Yeah.
And it is for a cause.
Yeah.
And of course, maybe before Christmas, maybe we would have something else. Okay, zip. Baka mabigla na naman ako, mapasubo ako. Ma-stress out na naman. Ay, okay, so hanap buhay muna tayo ulit.
Eternal love has no boundaries. It's priceless, just like a heart of gold. Greater Toronto area's finest name in goldsmith handcrafted jewelry is Heart of Gold. Since 1998, we specialize in fine jewelry such as wedding bands, engagement rings, diamonds and precious stones, necklaces, pendants, and many more. Call Heart of Gold at 416-440-1349 for a personalized and exclusive design for wedding and engagement rings. Heart of Gold, goldsmith handcrafted jewelry located at 508 Millwood Road in Toronto. Send your emails at heartofgold1998@yahoo.com. Always remember, no beauty shines brighter than a heart of gold.
Welcome to comfort. Welcome to Scarborough's way of accommodation. Welcome to New Plaza Motel. Conveniently situated just outside the hustle and bustle of downtown Toronto, you can truly enjoy your stay with our capable staff at your service round the clock. Check-ins at 3 p.m. and checkouts at 11 a.m. All rooms are equipped with cable, air conditioning, microwave, fridge, telephone with free local calls, and your own desk. For additional details and other concerns, visit our website at www.newplazamotel.ca or call 416-284-9966. New Plaza Motel, 4584 Kingston Road, Toronto.
Ang Rogue Valley Mitsubishi ay masayang nagdiriwang ng ika-100 anibersaryo. Kaya naman, patuloy ang pambihirang deals. Mag-enjoy sa 10-year, 160,000 kilometers warranty for no extra charge. May lease na 2017 Outlander sa halagang $185 bi-weekly. Purchase finance sa halagang $95 weekly. Para naman sa 2017 Mirage. 0% all finance available din. Up to 84 months on select models. Tara na at makipagdiwang sa ika-100 taon ng Mitsubishi. Magmadali. Visit roguevalleymitsubishi.ca ngayon. Meet your source of information and entertainment. PinoyRadio.com. I love Filipino music. MCBN TV. Connecting our world. Your newest online Filipino television. Crosswave Radio. The right hit music mix. And MCBN Radio. North America's news and public affairs. And multicultural radio. This is MCBN Media Group. The biggest thing to ever hit the digital world. MCBN. Now, bigger and better.
Ito ang kulay ng buhay at pag-ibig. Muli nating balikan si Agatha sa Pinoy Radio para sa pagpapatuloy ng kulay ng buhay at pag-ibig.
Bago po tayo magpatuloy kay Arnold, ito nakakatuwa na. I just would like to, alam nyo ho, kasi para we're under time, I would just like to give the Bible verse for today. It's Philippians chapter 2, verses 3 to 4. Don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves. Don't look out only for your own interest, but take an interest in others too. That's a very good Bible verse. So, we have to look not only ourselves, but we also have to look for ourselves. And I think that is so true, because the person I'm talking to is very humble. He's over attentive to other person. He's very caring, and that I can attest, Arnold, not because you're here. And that's why we've been friends for so many years, in spite of not seeing each other. And imagine, there are people I have here as guests and we haven't seen each other for years. Like, even Gina. Okay, so Arnold, now we go to your private life. After work, when you are at home here in Toronto, what do you do?
Well, I'm a caregiver for the Golden Girls.
Mm-hmm. Wow, star.
Yeah.
Who are these Golden Girls?
Miss Pansy and Miss Daisy. That's my mom and my aunt.
So what do you do? Do you take them around?
I drive them around, drive my mom to their appointments, get them their salon. They got to look the part.
Oh, maybe you can pick me up too.
Yeah, pretty much spending a lot of quality time with them, especially with my mom and my aunts.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, so
how is she doing?
My mom's doing well. She was not well for about a year and a half.
Oh.
Yeah, she's so much better now. She's in Philadelphia.
Yeah, but she looks amazing. I've seen her. Yeah.
She's 83.
Wow.
And my dad's turning 90 this year.
Oh, how is he?
He's really good. Really
hello. Good. And hello to your mom.
Yeah, they're probably listening. Yeah, I'm sure they're listening. Yes.
Yeah. Your mom, hello, you still look lovely. I see you in the pictures. And so, how long will she be in Philadelphia?
She flies back home tomorrow. She's attending my cousin's, what do you call that? He's going to become a priest. Ordination.
Okay.
Ordination, yeah. And you just said the Philippines. She could tell I'm not religious.
Oh, Arnold.
Yeah.
I know you have a relative.
Yes.
You said who is what? In jail? No,
Yeah.
not in jail per
Yeah.
se. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Okay.
My cousin Layla de Lima.
Okay. Sorry to hear about
She was
that.
the Justice of Peace. Yeah.
I will not ask you personal questions because I'm sure you haven't seen each other for
No, I haven't
years.
seen her for years. Yeah.
Yeah, since.
Yeah, we went to school together in La Consolacion. Yeah. I think she was 3 years older than I was. But very smart, lovely
Well,
girl.
you look at her
I mean,
accomplishments.
she is brilliant. Brilliant. She's brilliant.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go there. Period. Okay. And what else?
Oh, another famous relative, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nora Honor.
You know, sometimes I get
Nora Honor.
Nora Honor.
Yeah,
Is
Nora
her
Honor is
relative?
related to my mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, she, of course, was born in Iriga City. That's
Yes.
where my mother's from. And
It runs in the family.
yeah, Bansot.
No! The talent, the singing. Ikaw, ganyang kahambol yan. The negative. Ay, naku, Arnie.
Yeah, actually, when I met Nora Honor for the first time back in 1995. She
Yes.
did one woman show, Flor Contemplacion.
Yeah, oh,
and that's
yeah.
where we went to see her show, and then so we finally, my mom told me, "Oh, we're related." So
Yeah.
we got to meet her, went to the backstage, and invited her to come see the show, Miss Saigon.
Oh, when
And then
was
it was
that?
great to see her because you know what? It's finally nice to see somebody who I can look up in straight in the eyes.
Look up or she look up?
Look down.
Ay, naku, kalokohan. You know, one thing nice when Arnold and I meet, it's funny things. It's all the things that we have experienced together. And it's a joy because, that is why sometimes Arnold with friends, even if you don't see them every day, you don't talk to them weekly or monthly, it's when you see each other, there's so much things to talk about. And I love your singing. Have you met any other cast members of Saigon?
You know, I haven't. No, even though we're friends on Facebook, as you see. But you know what?
Yes.
Yeah, we're kind of distant.
You have your own life.
Yeah, we have our own lives. I think everybody's moved on, have families. The only one I've really been in touch with is Cornelia.
Yeah. I should get in touch with Romeo, too, because I know he's doing well as a
Yes.
director.
Yeah, for CBC or something like that. CBC.
Oh.
Yeah, for CBC.
Yeah, but I don't have a contact number or anything,
Yeah.
so maybe I'll find a way.
Oh, you should get him on the radio station.
Yes. So, it's so nice, Arnold, that all of you cast members from Saigon, you know what? After Saigon, you have successful lives.
Yeah.
Like everybody is into their own career. We are not saying that you're millionaires or anything like that, but you're happy. Because as they say, success is up to you. Happiness is up to you as an individual. So Arnold, okay, with the way you have grown, what advice, I always ask this to any successful performer, singer, what advice can you give to the younger generation, to the, I don't know, to the younger generation in how to harness their voice? Because I noticed that many, if you give them a constructive criticism, it's not that you're criticizing them, but giving them your opinion, how to harness their voice, they feel offended. I noticed that. So what advice could you give?
Well, for a lot of the young people just coming out, want to become a professional singer, I think it's more than just being a good singer. You got to have it from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Some people can just sing and they don't really feel it. And to me, it's really one main thing is just do it from the heart.
Yeah.
And loving what you're doing, and it shows.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Like when it comes to technicalities, do you think that they should really, if they're investing, they don't stick?
Oh, for sure.
Usually some from one
Yeah.
coach, they would go to another coach to improve.
Yeah.
Let's say if you're finished on the basic, you try to look for another coach that would help. It doesn't mean that where you came from wasn't good, but you want to learn different.
Oh, for sure. Technique, I think, is very important as a singer, especially if you're singing constantly, and how to train your voice. And as I said, I've never had any formal training, and I remember the first time I was singing so much, I was losing my voice.
Yes.
So basically, I learned how to basically teach myself how to train my voice singing.
Yeah, okay,
every
Arnold,
day.
sorry to butt in. We're short,
Yeah.
right? But just tell me, how many just to prove to them that how you have to sustain yourselves and keep yourself, how many performances do you perform on the cruise? How many performances a night and how long?
I pretty much do 3 sets of 45 minutes.
Imagine.
6 to 7 days a week.
Wow.
And it's not just singing. And sometimes a lot of people that do my job, they tell more jokes. But I sing 90% of what I do on the piano bar. And then you have to do your own show.
Everybody come to the concert, to their mini concert on September 27 at 10 o'clock, at 1 o'clock. At the it's in Bathurst and
1500.
Yeah. Okay. I will text it to Vaughn and I will post it on my Facebook. And while Arnold is looking at it, we still have a few minutes.
It's
I'll
at the
give you
Beth
time.
David
Go ahead.
Synagogue.
Yeah.
Beth David Synagogue, 1:30, August 27, Sunday.
At 1 o'clock.
At 1:30.
1:30. But it's nice 1 o'clock, so you're there ahead of time because remember,
Yeah, I
if
think
you
it
don't have
holds about maybe
reservation.
400 people in there.
Okay, 400. So I have to stay in the front. I have to be there by 12:30.
And by the way, it's only an hour, 1 hour
It's
show.
only an hour show, but guys, it's gonna be worth it.
Of course.
It's gonna be worth it. Arnold and Cornelia. She is my daughter, but I won't say much about her. The best thing is listen to her. When she performed, when you
amazing.
guys performed, I think, in the fundraising, and many told me that, oh, well, we know Cornelia sang, this and that, like, anybody else. But when they heard their voice, they were just
in awe.
Surprised. Like, I will not say much because she's my daughter. It's very difficult. And I think you should go. It's my treat, Bob. Okay, it's my treat.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure being here, Agatha.
Thank you
Finally
very
got to
much.
see you after 3 years.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
And I'll see you again on the 27th. Thank you, No,
Thank you.
for dropping Arnold. And No is performing too, but that's the next guesting. No, Ma! He keeps saying no. Please, please, please. Okay, nagpapaalam na po kami. God bless you all. Have a wonderful evening in the Philippines and a wonderful day in Toronto and around the world. Thank you so much, Arnold. I highly appreciate it. You just don't know how much
My
I'm grateful.
pleasure.
And Arnold, thank you, Vaughn.
Inyong natunghayan ang naiibang programang para sa Pilipino. Mga kulay ng buhay at pag-ibig. Sa muli, samahan si Agatha sa pagtalakay sa mga usapin ng buhay, mga awiting kumilala sa lahing kayumanggi. Hanggang sa susunod na Sabado, ganap na alas 9 ng umaga, EST. Dito lamang sa PinoyRadio.com.
Lahat ng araw, kita'y mamahalin.